Hello, 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 and welcome to... I'm getting pretty tired of seeing LRK everywhere as well. He's just ubiquitous. He's just... he's such a pain. And people, like, first, second pick him, but if I first, second pick him, they'll just, like, run train on me. Which is not what I want. So we're just gonna go ahead, keep banning the same people we usually do. No Lua is wonderful. I might do... Yeah, let's do DJB and Last Rider Crow instead of Arwell. Just to take it from my opponent, because everyone is using LRK since his buffs. There's Hand Guy. There's a Ravi. Honk Shoe. Let's go ahead and do... Arwell and Stene. And then we'll have to see what they do here. Probably Bellion, some other form of incredible annoyance. We will have to see. What shall you do, opponent? There's Bryceria. Bit of a non-bow. Yep, they're just going full AoE. I am going to go... what can I do here? I don't think it really matters. They're going to get Bryceria. I'm going to go ahead and... That's actually Celine. And we can get rid of... you. They'll probably keep Celine and get rid of Stene. But I am fine with that. Because Celine is scary good, especially into a team... Okay, they're going to get rid of DJB. They had the same idea as I did, actually. Celine is pretty good into their entire team. Like, they can get rid of the immortality, or they can just push someone up before I get immortality. No, they're just gonna S3. That's fine. I am going to get immunity on everybody, or immortality. And then I will... I think I horse this. And I think I soul burn. Because they're going to be doing nothing but AoEs at the moment. So they're going to do this. But Celine will counter. Perfect. It did not really do much to anybody. Gonna go ahead, drop her down. Like, Stene is dead. They got a dual attack, because why wouldn't they? And the Bryceria went into stealth, because Guiding Light is a fair and balanced game mechanic. But I am going to hit the ever-loving hell out of this Bryceria. Let us go ahead and put barrier up for everyone. They are more than likely going to try to strip the Celine. But I think we'll be okay. They're going to try to strip the Celine. No dice. I am just going to go into this Sage Vivian, get some healing back. I have horse again. I am not going to soul burn it this time. We are just going to do a big amount of damage to everybody. break the Bryceria out of stealth. At least for now. I don't think it can go back into stealth because of how Guiding Light works. So now they have to go into... They have to go into LRK, but Celine is just here. Celine is just chilling. And their Bryceria probably not gonna live. Because the Sage Vivian... Okay, let's go ahead. We kill this. Soul Burn, kill it. And now we get back the team. And now, the only person on their team that can really kill Celine is Hand Guy. But I'm just gonna go ahead, kill this Sage Vivian so they have no way of hitting my my Stene either. They are going to I'm just gonna S1 here, go into the Hand Guy, because I don't want to kill Sage Vivian quite yet, because Ravi still has her S3. And this is the mind game we play. Because Ravi's going to go. She's going to kill Arwell. She might not. She might decide not to. That would be the smart play, is not killing the Arwell here. They're going to go into the LRK, which will kill it. I am going to go into the Hand Guy. Keep up the pressure, do a good amount of damage. Hand Guy has his S2 available. He can go into the Celine if he so chooses. He's going to go into LRK. Give everybody a nice chunky barrier. I, however, am going to go ahead and hit you. And now I do believe we Soul Burn, hit the Carrick, hopefully hit the Sage Vivian as well. No, okay, so we're going to go ahead and hit the Sage Vivian and hopefully the ML Carrick. Perfect, both of those are down. And now I will go ahead, Soul Burn Celine, go into the Ravi. And guess what? Everybody is immortal again. Celine running this house. You do not belong here. The Celine pick, the Celine showcase. Big damage, big power, Celine. She is such a good unit now that her her special attack is a 100% proc chance. It really, really shines a light on how strong she is now. But she should have had that from the beginning. Like, because she's not everywhere. She's not like LRK levels of played constantly and in every match. She's still niche, but she's just good now. So I hope they learn that they should have just done this from the beginning, and it's not as broken as they think it is. We are going to go ahead and just Arwell as usual. No DJB at the moment, just because I want to give a couple of other people a little more time to shine. Will they Rowana is the main question. Probably, because they got rid of an AoE skill null and got rid of an AoE counter. We'll have to see. They're gonna go full degen mode. So let's go ahead and LRK and Ravi. We'll see what they go for here. I'm leaving Stene open just in case, but we will really have to see. I could always do something like Leica. She is pretty fast. I doubt it's fast. My Leica is faster than any Lua's, really, but it is definitely still an option. Do they go? Ah, I see. Okay, so they go for ML Balana. But again, I think I'm fine with that. I can always go for units that don't care about that. I can also do... let's go for... Rowana and Lionheart Sirmia. Haven't seen her in a while. Perfectly fine with either of them. Because we can just work down the team. They can go for Stene here, and Stene would be pretty difficult to get into. But I will have revives available. I will have so much available to me. I'm not particularly worried. Plus, random dual attacks happen to me all the time. They're going to go for Sage Vivian. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and get rid of you. They're going to go ahead and get rid of Rowana. I imagine under the pretense that they'll be able to kill LHC with Riolet, which I am fine with. I think we got a good squad here. We got a slow team, but I'm moderately confident in their abilities. Riolet will be annoying, but they have no tank, so we can always just get lucky and just hit them. You know, just hit. Which would be phenomenal. They're just going to reset. This is a 9k Lua. Goodness gracious. That did reset everybody, but that's to be expected. I don't really have any perfect, hilarious and lovely. Yep. This is what happens to me all the time. So, I mean, I will take it. It is funny, haha, lovely. I'll just go into this Bryceria. There goes Arwell. So I'm just going to go ahead and rip this S3. Hopefully hit the Riolet. I do not hit the Riolet, but I do kill the Lua. Let us go ahead and hit you. It is a counter, which is actually pretty good for me. It gives me a bit of barrier and everything. Balana. I don't know who they go into. Like my damage mitigation is done, but I don't think they can kill anyone, really. They can go into Aravi. Aravi, if you want to counter, that would be great. Okay, that is fine. I'm just going to go ahead, go into the Balana. It can't keep countering, right? And now, they're probably going to try to strip the Lionheart Sirmia, if I were to guess. Yep, they're going to try to strip the LR Sirmia. They do, which is a little bit unfortunate. I am going to go for my second horse, which is not quite going to trigger the Lionheart. But they're going to go into Aravi. I do get a counter, which will trigger the Lionheart Sirmia with a Balana, which is a little frustrating. Because now my Lionheart won't be able to kill. That was probably the worst time for Aravi to counter. So we just lose here? I think we just lose. So that was fun. Unfortunately, Aravi decided to counter at the worst possible time. It did not hit Riolet again, but I think I'm going to go for the Riolet anyway, try to get rid of him. I miss, and I'm dead. Oh my god. Alright, so yeah, we lost this. Almost entirely based on my Aravi countering at the worst possible time imaginable. So yeah, we lose. That was fun. I guess I will get speed buff. And I will be able to... How much is your 15? They're going to do this. They are going to get the barrier because ML Carrick is a fun and useful unit. So yeah, I think we lost that almost entirely on the back of Aravi not... Aravi countering that time. So that was immensely unfortunate on Aravi's part. She just needed to not counter, and I win the game there. So unfortunate because it popped the Balana ahead of me. So you know, I died. But I mean, hey, what are you gonna do? That's just the game. I feel like everyone's playing a much different... Oh, it's 8 Mile again. Hello, 8 Mile. I fought them in the one fight in the EpicSeven World Championship. I feel so slow without DJB. I just feel slow without DJB. So let's go back to DJB. Because just think if I was able to push everybody up. Hand guy, Karina, perfectly fine with that. Let's go ahead and do Flitica and who can we do here? Flitica and Rimmer is pretty good. There is Lua. Perfectly fine with that. Landy. Yep. Let's go ahead and do Landy. Let's do Landy. And... let's do Aiden. They're probably going to outspeed my Flitica, but that is to be expected. I'm fine with that. Yeah, we're going to get rid of Stene. Because they don't really have that much damage. Which is fine. Like, I don't even know who has the most attack on their team. They're going to get rid of Aiden. So I'm pretty happy with this squad. Their only damage is Karina, which is a lot of damage, to be fair. But if they sleep... they're going to try to sleep the DJB. Okay, I will go ahead and take your nothing. Bump ahead. So they're going to reset. Maybe Rimuru resists. He did not. Oh, I was like, who's going first? Let us go ahead and go into the hand guy. I get a dual attack with DJB that is unnecessary, but nice. They're probably gonna S2 into... okay, their highest attack is actually Lua, which tickles me immensely. No, I'm sorry. Oh, I'm sorry, 8 Mile. I'm so sorry. Oh, no. Oh, I'm so sorry. Yeah, that's kind of the downside of realizing a little too late. Whoops, I accidentally picked too many support units and no damage. Unfortunate, but I mean, we all have been there. It is definitely a thing we have all done. Myself multiple times because I'm just dumb and I don't look at my draft while I'm drafting. But good game. I mean, I say good games for the platitude. It probably wasn't a good game because, I mean, No one got to have any fun. But I always enjoy fighting against you. GG regardless. Best of luck in your next matches. Ah, look at that. Is freaking Arky in a Pokeball. That's super cute. Some of these, actually a lot of these, now that they're kind of like cleaning up the trash ones, a lot of these are super good and creative, and I'm bad at anything creative, so I just kind of put all the units that I like on the on one page and slapped it. Said, all right, baby, done. Easy game. Easy game. But yeah, I'm glad that people are able to express themselves creatively through this medium of profile cards. Because everyone's like, oh, it's a dead week. There's nothing to do in this week. What are they doing? This game is dead. It's been dead for the past year. And then, you know, they come out with profile cards and they're like, what is this? It's trash. And then that's all anyone can do. Because it turns out, no matter the game, character customization is just fun. It's just so great making horrible monsters. They're going hand guy because you can't have a Celilius without a hand guy. But I think I'm okay with that. It just depends on who they're going for third. I feel like, okay, they're going for a Ravi because, of course, they are. I'm going to go for Stene here. Stene, and let us go for... Celilius isn't, or Celine isn't great with Celilius. Let's go ahead and do some... Shoe seems pretty good here. Let's go for Shoe. They'll probably end up going Landy, if I were to guess. Some sort of Landy shenanigans. Let's... Alencia. Alencia also pretty good. I can go for Charlotte here. Charlotte seems remarkably good here. And then I can get rid of the... I can get rid of the Aravi. Riolet. What if I do... What if I do Bihu? I can do Bihu, and then they have to get rid of Bihu. Let's go ahead and Bihu game. I think we still get rid of Aravi because she can just do too much. They're probably going to get rid of DJB. If I were to guess, they might get rid of Bihu. They might understand the threat that is Bihu. I'm not looking because I want to see who they're going to ban. I'm going to guess DJB. They banned Bihu. That's fine. I am okay with this. We have Stene. Their only AoE is Alencia's S3, which I am perfectly fine with. No complaints here. Plus, if we just... They don't really have any damage mitigation. And that's kind of the issue with all of these teams, is they don't have any damage mitigation. They are going to S2, give Alencia a barrier. Let us go ahead and barrier invert, force the Carrick to do his things. But I am not going to S3 with Arwell quite yet. Because this is essentially a forced on their part. So I'm going to go ahead, go into the Alencia, because Alencia is a big threat to my Shoe, and I'd really rather her not. So we're going to go ahead, get everybody some anti-crit. Yeah, I hit the Alencia because, again, what is elemental disadvantage. They're just gonna S1 into DJB. They're gonna get it. Okay, no crit on anybody but the Shu, which is perfectly fine. I do get a counter hit. Swoosh, hit. Oh my god, Shu. You're a menace to society. Which tickles me greatly. They're going to go into Arwell, give everybody a barrier. Yeah, I think this is fine. Just going to keep going into the Alencia. Hopefully the Sea Lilies doesn't bring... Okay, she didn't. That's great. Okay, we're going to go ahead and stun this Alencia. Get rid of all of her buffs. Hopefully, please, Arwell, do your job. Okay, well, you did most of the job, which is still okay. They're going to go into Shu, get the defense break, but they're not going to do a lot of... Actually, that's kind of super bad, because now my Shu will die to the Riolet. I'm going to go ahead and... Yeah, because they're going to push up the Riolet. Yep. I'm going to go ahead try to cycle out of this while killing the Alencia as well. That is fine. I'm just going to S1 into you again. Crit. Do I get a Floosh into the Riolet, which is not ideal. I'm probably going to S3 into Shu. So Shu is dead. But this is only a 9k HP Riolet. I just have to keep hoping that the Sea Lilies doesn't bring Riolet, which they didn't, which is great. I'm going to go ahead and get rid of your barrier. The defense buff on the Riolet is a little annoying, but they're just going to go into DJB, not quite kill it, but now they're out of defense buff. So I'm just going to send everything I have into Riolet. He is going to kill the DJB with the S3. But I think okay. I didn't think it would also kill the Arwell hit. Okay, so yeah, that's just kind of what happens sometimes. Oh, bad luck. Incredibly bad luck. Sometimes Riolet just dodges. Sometimes Riolet just dodges. Not if you could believe it, the Arwell not stunning the Alencia might have cost me the match. Because then they were able to defense break the Shu, and I had to soul burn to get out of that instead of just keeping souls for Stene later on. So yeah, Arwell, once again, screws me over completely by not stunning a target with no F-res whatsoever. So yeah, that was kind of fun, on ignoring the fact that Arwell sucks, and I hate her. Thank you for watching this video. If you liked it, do hit a like, do hit a subscribe, do hit a dab. Just go for it. I know it's like not 2010 anymore, but just do it anyway. If you did not like the video, then throw away your Arwell. Just do it. She's not worth it. Just get rid of her. And if you felt incredibly ambivalent about the entire thing, throw away your Arwell as well. Just get rid of her. She's useless trash.